There's a more important thing that we talked about, or that we watched. I know we talked last week about the things we watched, but finally, the FYRE Festival documentaries came out on Hulu and Netflix. I watched the Hulu one.
Yeah.
And you watched the Netflix one. I watched it with you.
We both watched it, yeah.
And so we're going to start. I want to know what you think of the whole situation, because you've never even heard of this before.
Yeah,
which is fucking crazy to me that you don't even know who he is.
How would I have heard of that?
I was about to say his name is Billy Eichner. It's not. It's
not.
Billy
McFarlane.
Billy McFarlane. No, I don't think he's related to Seth MacFarlane.
I would hope not.
He's not. But the Hulu one is so much different. So what I was saying to you before is the Netflix one was actually co-produced, I believe.
You believe? Do you actually know?
I'm almost
for sure.
So Fuck Jerry Media actually co-produced it with Netflix.
Okay.
Which was that was part of the Hulu thing at the end, saying that like they're bagging on Netflix, saying like, well, Netflix is making it with Fuck Jerry, and Fuck Jerry put on FYRE Festival. So it's not going to be... So let's get back into this. So for those of you who do not know what FYRE Festival is...
Like I did not.
Yeah. A man named Billy McFarlane, who is a con man, basically.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
Told everyone, got like hundreds of Instagram models. Who is his partner?
Ja Rule.
Ja
How could you forget that?
Ja didn't rule in this case. Ja Rule, a bunch of celebrities, Kylie Jenner, to all tweet out about this.
Well, yeah, they just wanted influencers to like post on Instagram about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
was it Kylie Jenner?
Kendall?
No, it was Kylie.
Kylie.
It was Kylie.
The one that's popular.
I think Kylie. I don't know.
Yeah, me neither.
They're all the same.
They're all the Kardashians.
They're
are
all
the
the
same.
same.
So basically, this was going to be the biggest music festival in the entire world. Mm-hmm. It was going to be Blink-182 and Disclosure and Major Lazer. It was going to be on Pablo Escobar's island.
Yeah.
And tickets range from like $3,000 to $250,000.
Yeah, because they were selling like luxury tents and villas.
That didn't exist.
Because there's literally nothing on this island.
Yeah. So basically... they fucked up.
And people were like buying like a private jet to the island and all this.
Yeah, well, no, they thought they were going to.
No, they thought they were buying that.
Yeah, but it wasn't. It was just like a shitty plane.
Well, no, he had this huge idea, and it's like, okay, like in theory, yeah, that's cool. Like a music festival in the Bahamas, like whatever, spend your money any way you want to. But like, okay, a vacation and a music festival in the Caribbean, whatever. But like he got to the island with all of these people and realized there's nothing there. You can't just like make infrastructure for 10,000 people and like bathrooms.
Well, you can, just not 6 months out.
No, yeah, you'd have to
not
do
even,
this.
It was like
you'd
4
have
months.
to do this years in advance.
Yeah.
Like to plan all of that because it's actually a small island.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah. So
really?
No, but 100%. So he fucked up and he kept running out of money and then frauding investors to get more money.
Yeah.
And so what he would do is say like, oh, this is huge, I need more money. Or he would tell everyone who was already going, like, load money on your wristbands, and then he'd use that money to try to keep going. Well, basically, the whole thing got fucked, right? I mean, just straight fucked. And this was in 2017. So Hulu and Netflix both made documentaries on this. So the Hulu one was really interesting, the one you didn't see. So Billy McFarlane was actually in it, like current day. And they were interviewing him. I have to say, though, he was the most Weasley piece of fucking shit I've ever seen.
Okay. Well, you were watching it. I was like here, but I wasn't watching it. So I just remember one thing on the Hulu one that was on the Netflix where he talked about how they had like 250 keys for houses that they lost.
Yeah, they lost it, but
that didn't happen.
And he just goes, no comment. No, like they kept asking questions like, have you done this? Or what happened here? And he keeps going, no comment. And it's like, then why the fuck are you here? So this is a tough part because Hulu had to pay him to be on their movie.
That's fucking stupid.
Netflix wanted him on. He requested to be paid. Netflix said, fuck you.
Good.
But they worked with Fuck Jerry Media. So they're both wrong in this case. Because Fuck Jerry really, that's the thing. Okay, so between the two, I would say that Netflix was better at showing FYRE Festival. Like the actual
They had all the footage from
yeah,
it.
Netflix was better. If you want to see what happened actually during FYRE Festival, Netflix had it better. If you want to see how shitty Billy McFarlane is and all the shit he did prior to FYRE Festival, watch the Hulu one.
Well, they alluded to that a little bit in the Netflix one.
But the Hulu one is like literally an hour of that and like 20 minutes of FYRE Festival. It literally
Was
the
that
Hulu one
better?
is. No, I kind of
like that'd be
enjoyed.
more
I'm going to be
boring.
honest. I enjoyed the Netflix one way more.
Yeah.
And the Netflix one wasn't as much. So the Hulu one was like documentary, like one person talking, and then it went into interviews. The Netflix one was a little more story driven.
It like engaged a lot of his workers too, who were just talking shit about him, which was great.
But I have to say, like, it's just, I don't know. Oh, and then the Netflix one showed that he kept being a scummy piece of shit even after FYRE Festival.
Oh yeah, like
this guy is straight up a fucking like con. So the Hulu one actually, so he is in the Guinness Book of World Records for one of the four highest IQs ever recorded.
Billy McFarlane.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, but who gives a shit?
I mean, he's clearly not that smart.
No, he's extremely smart. So what I think is he's actually a psychopath. So he is extremely intelligent, but he doesn't understand social consequences at all. So he does things and he thinks he's above the law.
Because I mean, if he had done Firefest correctly, he could have made money. But because he did not, he lost all that money.
Well, if he started a long time before.
No, yeah, I don't think that's what I'm saying. I don't think he's actually that smart because he didn't understand what work and what time would go into it.
Well, yeah, because
he just thought he could do it in 6 months. It's like, no.
Things like EDC, for the first like 5 to 10 years of their life, were like in a basement. And there was like 50 people. Seriously.
Yeah.
And now EDC, but it takes forever to build up a festival like that. They don't just pop out of the ground.
You can't just be like, oh, hey, let's put it on some remote island.
But it wasn't on a remote island. It was on Gran Exuma.
Yeah.
They got kicked off the island. It wasn't even on Pablo Escobar's island. The whole thing was supposed to take place in what was supposed to be a parking lot. But they turned into this thing. And did you see those, like, where all the tents were? There was, like, that 30-foot drop-off into the water.
Yeah, I'm sure people died
People
and,
would
like,
have died.
no one knows about it because they had no idea.
So anyway, all I'm saying is, like, this is obviously not as funny of a story because, like, it blows my fucking... I'm so interested in this FYRE Festival shit. It blows my mind that this happened. Now, yeah, I agree. Like, if you're going to... Look, on one point, people made fun of these kids for spending 10 grand on this shit. But in my opinion, like, these people who are pushing it are huge influencers. Like, I thought about it too. Like, if Ja Rule and Kylie Jenner and something, what's the model's name? Emily Ratatouille. If she was pushing that shit out, like, I'd believe it, right? Because, like, they're huge influencers, and if they do something fucked up like that, they're gonna get called out and they could, like, ruin their career.
Yeah.
The most fucked up part is none of their careers got hurt from this.
They had no idea it was going to do this.
But not even Ja Rule.
Well, his should be.
Ja
He's
failed.
part of it.
Ja failed, bro.
He's involved in the lawsuit though. They're suing him too.
100 mil.
Yeah.
I wonder what happens.
I don't even think that's going to cover what they owe.
Oh, it will. The FYRE Festival, they owed like 36 million total, even with the people's like vans. But class action, they're suing for like stress and like all that. So 100 mil is. But here's my question: any lawyers watching the podcast, email us. I'll bring this up. Like, what happens in that case when, let's say, there's a class action against an individual like Billy McFarlane, and it's for $100 million, and this asshole obviously doesn't have $5 in the bank? How and the class action wins, and does anyone actually get money? How do they get money?
No, yeah. His parents already have to pay for it.
Well, I don't know how that works. I'm really interested. If there's any like lawyers who listen to this or just professional bullshitters,
does not
email
have
us.
any money anymore.
Oh no, he never had money. He was saying this asshole said he had $2.56 million in Facebook stock and he had $1,700 in Facebook stock. He's just a fucking psycho.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that was too much.